The sad reality is that most people think that we live in the hardest times ever, when it's actually never been easier. If you figure out how to play the game right, you have an opportunity to win. Opportunities like this never existed before. With social media, you could do and become anything if you learn how to wield that weapon. If you learn how to use it to create and not just consume, it will either build you or destroy you, depending on how you use it. It's a weapon. It's a weapon of mass destruction. And if you learn how to wield that weapon, the world is yours. You will conquer more battles than not. It's never been easier to make money online and make money in general. Yeah, there's a big focus and highlight on the top 1% of people on social media, but those people had to get there, for the most part, by trying, grinding. When nobody was paying attention, they were trying. They were trying to create. They were trying to figure out how to make their own path so that they didn't have to be held down by a 9-to-5 job and just do what everybody else does. You have to figure out your own path with this shit. You have to figure out your own path on how to go about it. What niche you want to try to squeeze into and try to find a gap in the market and fill that gap. If you're somebody that consumes a lot of social media, think about something you might want to see and fulfill that, create that. And it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of learning along the way. But eventually, if you stick to it and you go about it in a smart way, it will work out. It will work out. There's no chance in hell that it doesn't work out. So why wouldn't you try? Because you're scared of people who are going to judge you, who when you're dying on your deathbed, you're not going to think about or remember. I talk in public a lot, and I might get, weird looks sometimes. Obviously, if you do things in public, don't be a nuisance. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's a couple cars passing by. But you shouldn't care. If people give you dirty looks, so be it. You know the path that you're on. You know what you're trying to do. Just stick to it. And you could blow up off YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Reels. The opportunities are endless as long as you have an idea and push that idea forward. Eventually, something will come out of it. Eventually, you'll get to a point where people start copying you because you created this new path, this new avenue. And people are like, oh, wow, that's how you do it now? And then people try to replicate it. People will hate until you turn great. Then people will try and become you. People will still try to tear you down, but in a different way. They'll hate your success. especially if you're somebody who's narcissistic or has an ego. Those aren't bad things. Those aren't bad qualities. That's how you end up winning in life. Because at the end of the day, who wants to work a 9 to 5? For the most part, I'd say 90% of people do not like their job. Because there are people who like their job. So I'll say 90% of people hate their job. And they do it their whole life. Because they fear chasing their dreams. They fear the judgment of others. And then it eventually gets to a point where it's too late. You're too old to do it. A lot of the time too, you'll be in a position in life and maybe think you're too old to do it. Oh man, I'm 18. This is cringe, corny, trying to make it, trying to do this. Until it works out, and then you thank yourself later. Because it only is corny until you start making money from it. And making more money than anyone's ever seen in your bloodline, in your entire bloodline. Especially if you grew up pretty poor. You know? You should never listen to anybody's advice when it comes to your dreams. You know what you have to do. You are the only person who knows how to get there. If you believe in God, God gives you a path. If you believe in the universe guides you. If you don't believe in anything, at least believe in yourself. At least believe that you can do it. That you are the only one who can do it. You are the only one on this mission. And then eventually you make it happen. If you stay focused and stop getting distracted. Think about what you do on a daily basis. You know, maybe you go to work a long shift, now you're tired, you come home, you eat, you shower, then you chill. You can't just, if you have big dreams and aspirations, you can't chill. You have to create, not consume. Anytime you have the urge to consume social media and just scroll away, think about how many hours you scrolled away. Come on now, it's gotta disgust you if you have big dreams. This time here is limited. Time only speeds up the older you get. I guarantee you that. You might not notice it yet if you're younger, maybe 18 to 20. But once you turn around 22, 23, the years start feeling real quick. So the earlier you get on it, the better. Because it could take a couple years to really figure out your path with social media. But eventually, if you keep on trying, number one, you're going to gradually get better. Number two, if you keep on trying, you'll eventually get there. There's no doubt in my mind. If you go about it in a smart way, say you want to be a streamer, right? The dumbest way to go about it would just be to stream. No YouTube, no TikTok. Just stream and grind out hours. Nobody's going to be able to find you. So you need to build some kind of social media presence somewhere else where it's easier to grow, easier to get, to get in the algorithm. So then you transfer that to Twitch or whatever. That's how one of the biggest streamers in the world did it. Cena, household name. If you're on social media, you know who that is. He started off from making YouTube videos. And because he had a bit of influence there, it was easy to transition his audience. And then he grinded from there. He started with like 2,000 live viewers in his first couple streams. And now, you know the point he's at now, so. But yeah, what's the point in not trying? What, you don't want to make money? You don't want to have a little bit of fame? Everybody wants that. Don't try to be on this high pedestal and pretend like you don't want that. You want to be known a little bit for something that you're trying to do. You want to be glorified a bit. That's just how it goes. And eventually, if you keep on trying, you will get there. You just have to stop being so distracted with everything around you. Social media, news, don't care about anything that is going on besides you and your journey, and document that. That's it. That's game. You know? If you want to blow up on YouTube, make YouTube videos, and you'll get better as time goes along, and be consistent with it. And then maybe take clips from your YouTube videos, put them on TikTok or whatever. And eventually something will hit the algorithm. It's inevitable. If you just keep posting on YouTube or TikTok, something will hit the algorithm. No matter what, like, I guarantee you, if you just keep posting. But people give up before they even get anywhere close to the finish line, because they don't see results from their work yet. But it takes time to build and grow, because eventually all of this turns into dollars. And by doing something selfish, you could help a lot of people around you. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about helping, homeless people. I don't care about helping random people, donating. I really don't. Okay, homeless people, if I see somebody, whatever. But the point is, I do this narcissistically so that I could help myself, so that I could help my family. That's all I really care about. I don't care about saving the world. I don't care about none of that. I care about making millions so that I could save my family, so that I could retire all of them and have them all thrive. Because I feel like I'm also the only one who could do it. The only one who's fallen so many times and tried so many times and has the nuts to get back up and keep trying with this social media thing. And now I don't know where it will go years from now, but this is just the beginning of the process. That's really it though. Stay focused no matter what, and eventually you will grow into something that you're proud of, and you'll make money from it and retire your whole family and put up a middle finger to anybody who hates on it. That's it. Be narcissistic. Yeah. Love y'all. Peace.